Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, Chef.
Have a seat.
Thank you.
I'm glad to welcome all members to the 4th Executive Committee meetings of the AirMas Berhad. Thank you for coming. Before the meeting begins, I hope everyone can cooperate to silence your phones. Alright, so can we call this meeting to order?
Yes.
The purpose of our meeting today are to discuss the problems regarding customer complaints and come up with the best solution to solve them. Ms. Saw, would you like to take down the minutes?
Yes, Ms. Chairperson, I am ready to record the minutes.
Are there any apologies for absence from today's meeting?
Yes, Mr. Gawajan, our marketing manager, will not reach us today as he had to attend a meeting in Brunei. However, the minutes will be informed to him when he came back from Brunei on next Monday.
In that case, I think we should not have any problems, but Ms. Saw, make sure he get the minutes for the next meeting.
Alright, Ms. Chairperson.
Thank you, Ms. Saw. Can we now proceed to the next item? Minutes of the previous meeting?
Yes.
Please read through the minutes of the last meeting which were distributed earlier. Are there any amendments?
Yes, Ms. Chairperson. There's a correction to item number 10. There will be 3 flight attendants who will be going to promoted as senior flight attendants next 2 months, but it's not 5.
Thank you, Mr. Tan. I will make the necessary correction.
Are there any other amendments?
No.
Thank you. Can someone propose the minute to be passed as a true record?
I propose the minutes to be accepted.
I second the motion.
Let's move on. Any matters arising?
Yes, Ms. Chairperson, I would like to confirm that Dr. Tony Wong would be on board on 25 December 2017. The flight will be departed from KLIA to London at 10:45 p.m.
Thank you, Ms. Saw. Anything else to add?
No.
If there's nothing else, let's discuss the first item under special business today that concerns the quality of the in-flight meals. Any suggestions?
Yes, Mr. Chairperson, we had received a lot of bad comments from the passengers upon the meals that we serve in economy class. After receiving and analyzing the feedback forms that had been collected from our passengers, many of them complained that our food is too simple and unappetizing. I think that major problem is the cost. We had a very tight budget for the ingredients as airline pushed to get lowest fare for the economy class. It is a challenge for us to design a good meal that can satisfy our passengers.
That's not how I see it. In my opinion, altitude is the cause of complaints on the in-flight meal. This is because our taste buds do not function properly in high altitudes. The low humidity dries out our nasal passages and the air pressure desensitizes our taste buds. Therefore, I think that we can design a new menu with strong flavors such as salty stews or spicy curry.
I don't agree with the both of you. The chef is the main cause for not serving the tasty food. The newly hired chef have not much experience in cooking the in-flight meal. Therefore, I think we should hire Gordon Ramsay as a consultant to guide the inexperienced chef so that there's be improvement in their cooking skills. Am I right, Ms. Madura?
Sorry, Mr. Asrin, I don't agree with what you have said. The chef that we hired are certified and experienced chef who had passed minimum requirement of being an airline chef. They earned bachelor's degree in culinary arts and hospitality and have at least 5 years experience in cooking industry. Besides, our company has provided on-job training for newly recruited chef before they became a former airline chef. Therefore, I believe that our chefs are not the main reason for serving unappetizing meals.
Yes, I see eyes to eyes with you, Ms. Madura. I also agree with Mr. Ray that altitude will greatly reduce our appetite. Besides of that, the lower cabin pressure, dry cabin air, and loud engine noise will also contribute to our inability to taste and smell food and drink. Therefore, I think that strong flavor food will increase our desire to eat.
So, anyone has any ideas with our in-flight meals that we can cope with scientific problems with lower cost ingredient?
I suggest that we serve curry over rice or various stews over rice. They can be done reasonably and represent our Asian cultural dishes.
Shall we put this matter to a vote? All those in favor of serving the in-flight meal with stronger flavor, please raise your hands. Oh, it's the majority. Therefore, it's resolved that we are served the in-flight meal with stronger flavor. Let us proceed with the next issue. I have received a lot of complaints from our passengers regarding the attitude of our flight attendants. What happened? With all those training courses that they have passed, they should have proper manners and attitude.
No, Ms. Chairperson, we do have excellent education and training ground for our crews. I believe that we need the passengers to be our witnesses, and I would suggest handing out the complaint forms to them. If we receive this form, then we will take actions to our crews.
And what punishment would you propose?
I will propose that we cut off 50% out of their salary for 3 months.
What will happen if they make the same mistake again after we cut their salary?
The amount of the salary which deducted will be cut again, another 50% for 3 months.
Mr. Azura, I don't see eye to eye with you. I will propose to lay off them. There's a recent case of overbooking in our company. Danny Dofu, the passenger who was injured while being dragged off by our discourteous flight attendants by force because the flight had reached the settlement limit.
I agree with your point there. It is a serious problem that makes our company image to fall even. Same goes with our share market.
If we propose to lay off those flight attendants, then we will waste time and money on training the new recruitments. We could not afford to lay off in this matter. We are currently lack of experienced FA.
Lack of experience or not, it is not advisable to have them to serve passenger again. I think we need to lay off those who make huge mistakes, and those who make lesser mistakes will have their salary be cut off 50% for 3 months.
Our company image is our reputation. Remember that we will be blamed for every mistake that have been made, no matter from the FA or anyone. So, any hands to vote for Ms. Saw's solutions?
I vote for Ms. Saw's point.
Me too also.
Vote for her point.
Then we have agreed on Ms. Saw's opinion, which is laying off those who make huge mistakes, and those who make lesser mistakes will have the salary be cut off 50% for 3 months. Silent, please. We are in a meeting, and you should respect it.
So sorry, I will switch off my phone now.
Thank you. Let us proceed to the last item on the agenda is customer complaint of recurrent flight delay. From the report, technical issues are suspected as the main cause of it. In the last 2 weeks, we have 2 flights delay. One of it is due to the slow security check at the boarding gate, while another flight is delayed due to the prolonged aircraft servicing on the ground. Any solution to these problems?
Yes, Ms. Chairperson. I suggest that we implement Kaizen approach to reduce the time taken for checking long security queues and aircraft servicing. Kaizen is an approach of constantly introducing small incremental changes in company in order to improve efficiency and productivity within staff. Therefore, applying this method inspires staff and technicians to identify space for improvement on their own, since they are the ones who are dealing with the processes in action all the time. I strongly believe that small improvement is able to bring positive changes to the employees in terms of their working performance.
Ms. Chairperson, I beg to differ. For me, Kaizen approach is a relatively slow process in reducing flight delays. To solve this problem, I suggest we develop an optimum schedule for border checking and aircraft servicing. The optimum schedule should be arranged based on the data analysis regarding the average time taken by the staff in these processes. Additional time should be considered to buffer any unexpected events occurs that causes flight delay.
I propose that we follow the first solution suggested by Mr. Ray. It is easy to introduce the changes to the staff and ensure they accept the changes when the ideas of changing come from the staff themselves. Besides, Kaizen approach is cost-effective because it does not require major capital investment.
I second the motion. In applying Kaizen approach, we can give a rewards to recognize the staff effort in continuously making changes to themselves and make sure all improvements are maintained always.
Can I have a show of hands? All those who agree with the solution provided by Mr. Ray, please raise your hands. Since it's a majority, it's decided that we apply Kaizen approach to solve recurrent flight delay. Okay, now let's move on to any other business. Anyone?
A senior officer, Mr. Kevin Tan, is retiring next week. Shall we purchase a farewell gift to him to show our appreciation for his service to our company?
Sure, any ideas on the farewell gift?
I suggest Airbus model with his name written on it.
I suggest a free trip to Paris for him and his family for a week.
Airbus model is a good idea because it reminds him of his services in our company. Yet, I think the free trip would be the better choice because of his wish list to travel to Paris.
Miss Chairperson, I volunteer to make arrangement for his air ticket in first class and accommodations.
Yes, thank you, Miss Saw. Okay, if there's nothing else, let us decide the date of our next meeting.
What about 3 January 2018, 9 a.m. at Executive Meeting Room?
Okay.
Since all agree to the date, time and venue of the next meeting, I will send a notice with agenda to all attendees a week prior to the next meeting.
Yes, sure.
That's it then. Anything else? Any questions? Comments? No? Can we have someone propose the meeting to be adjourned?
I propose the meeting to be adjourned.
I second the motion.
Well, thank you for coming. See you all in the next meeting. Have a nice day.
Come everyone, let's enjoy.
Cheers!
Thank you.
Thank you. Good Start. 1, 2, 3. Thank you, Mr. Khairul.